Oh. Clark, what's wrong? Honey? It's bigger than you expected? What is it?
It's a 1-year membership in the Jelly of the Month Club.
I'm sorry. Clark.
This isn't the biggest bag over the head punch in the face I ever got. God damn it!
Have you ever been given a lettuce as a manager's bonus? I have. But at least the lettuce is healthy, isn't it? So today, forgive me as I've decided to award some lettuce to awful business founders and executives for fraud and mismanagement, unethical pricing strategies, and negative impact on their employees. Also on their investors and the public. Because why should only employees be judged for being late and dozing off at work? By the way, if you're new to my channel, my name's Kevin Shaw and I'm a UK-based full-time caregiver talking to you about subjects that concern our collective well-being. So, number 1 is Vishal Garg.
The bold idea is reimagining homeownership. It's a basic human need. There are 110 million plus homeowners in America.
The CEO of Better.com. He's infamous for his management practices, and it's unbelievable now how he laid off 900 employees. All via Zoom in December of 2021. Such sheer lack of empathy and consideration that Vishal demonstrated was globally critiqued, and rightly so. After all, who fires people at Christmas and without any warning letter or admitting any company poor financial performance? He scores 1 lettuce leaf. Number 2 is the famous, or infamous if you like, Elizabeth Holmes.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I have to tell you, in all my years, I can't recall a private company that I have to candidly, many have never heard of, getting this kind of attention and scrutiny. What do you think's going on here?
This is what happens when you work to change things. And first they think you're crazy, then they fight you, and then all of a sudden you change the world.
If you only think men are capable of scams in business, think twice, as Elizabeth Holmes, the founder of Theranos, executed one of the most notorious scams in the world ever, and especially in the tech and healthcare industries, by falsely claiming that her company's technology could perform comprehensive blood tests from a few drops of your blood. This deception attracted significant investment and partnerships based on the promise of revolutionising healthcare. She was convicted of fraud after investigations revealed that the technology was not capable of what she was claiming, and certainly not what she was promising, leading to significant financial losses for investors and endangering patients' healthcare. Elizabeth is now in jail, so she deserves 2 lettuce leaves. I like this. Number 3 is the CEO of WeWork, Adam Newman.
So first thing, choose something that you love. Second thing, don't be chasing the exit. If you're doing this just to make money, you're probably not in the right entrepreneurial business. Go get a job with corporate America. Build something that you love, build something with intention, and the money will follow. That would be the second thing. Third thing, you can't give up. No matter what, you can't give up. And last but not least, it also takes a lot of luck and being in the right place in the right time. It took me 5 businesses to get to WeWork. Doesn't always work the first time.
He was criticised for controversial behaviours and business decisions that led to the company's failed IPO, or initial public offering of shares, in 2019. Newman's leadership was marked by excessive spending, questionable ethics, and a cult of personality that ultimately exposed significant governance failures within WeWork. His actions, including misusing company funds for personal gain, is enough to assess his integrity. I think 1 lettuce leaf is good for him. Number 4 is Martin Shkreli.
Do you think you've done anything wrong? On the advice of counsel, I invoke my 5th Amendment privilege against self-incrimination and respectfully decline to answer your question.
Also known as Farmer Bro, he became famous, or infamous, for increasing the price of Daraprim, a life-saving drug, which increased by 5,000% overnight as the CEO of Turing Pharmaceuticals. This act was widely condemned as predatory and exploitative of highlighting issues of drug pricing and corporate greed in the pharmaceutical industry. I'll give him no lettuce leaves. Not a single one. This is cruelty, playing with people's lives. Number 5, the notorious Jeff Skilling.
It just makes you a little bit more, have a little more stamina. You know what they say, you know, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
And the mastermind of the Enron scandal. One of the largest accounting frauds in history. Enron used complex accounting tricks to hide billions of dollars in debt from its investors, leading to the company's collapse and the loss of thousands of jobs and billions in investments. He was sentenced to 24 years in jail, but he's now back in business. He's on the Houston energy scene with a new startup after serving only 12 years in federal prison. Again, lettuce is quite expensive at the moment, so I'm not feeding a fraudulent person. Number 6 is John Kapoor, the founder of Insys.
What do you think about the opioid crisis going on?
It's a terrible thing, but he's got nothing to do with it.
Thank you, sir.
John racketed an aggressive marketing of a fentanyl-based painkiller, Subsys. He was found guilty of bribing doctors to prescribe the drug, unnecessarily contributing to an opioid crisis. As a caregiver, I could totally imagine how the victims must have felt and how much their families suffered. No lettuce for you, John. Number 7, Belle Gibson.
Did you live in fear of being found out?
No, because I wasn't living in a space where I didn't know that this wasn't my reality.
Now, if anyone is not deserving of a lettuce leaf, the young Australian Instagram star who claimed to have healed her own terminal brain cancer solely through diet is it. Not only had she created a fanatical following, many seeing her as their heroine or their guru, bravely sharing her health and treatment updates as she allegedly struggled to survive. She also used that fame to raise substantial funds for charities with the help of her hundreds of thousands of followers. And then she kept the money. The foundation of Gibson's wellness business, of which she was the CEO, was built on a dangerous lie that stop taking all cancer drugs and beat cancer with spinach, kale, and you guessed it, her fame allowed her to produce a cookbook, produce an online cookery show, and create an app called The Whole Pantry that had 200,000 downloads in a few weeks, making millions and convincing Apple itself to add the app to their Apple Watch. Now, Belle never repaid any of the money so callously obtained through deception, so she too has enough ill-gotten gains to buy her own bloody lettuce. And finally, number 8, Sam Bankman-Fried.
You're never going to see as much volume and as many trades on the day with the biggest move. But in the wake of that, once you're sort of a few days removed from that, we do tend to see depressed volumes, depressed trading activity, depressed excitement, as compared to a period where there's been recent up moves in the markets.
The winner. Hang on, Sam Bankman-Fried was the founder of cryptocurrency exchange FTX that looted all investments. That young man makes me laugh because first, he was doing crypto, and second, he thought that crypto would never come under regulatory audits. Everything does. So Bankman is the winner because he needs a healthy brain. What better than to get some lettuce? Anyway, that's it for today. Let me know if you're aware of any more founders like Elizabeth Holmes, like Belle, who caused massive damage to people and systems they operated. Yes, when you comment, let me know which country you're commenting from, who is leading the business scams in your country? Who knows? I might give them a lettuce. Take care.